Federal Executive Council has officially directed the full implementation of the suspended Naira-for-Crude agreement with local refiners. The Minister of Finance disclosed this on its official X handle titled Update on the Crude and Refined Product Sales in Naira Initiative on Wednesday. Recall that the first phase of the 6-month deal involving the federal government, Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited and Dangote Petroleum Refinery ended March 31, 2025. It has not been renewed, and the Dangote Refinery has since stopped selling refined fuel petroleum products in Naira due to the non-renewal of the Naira-for-Crude deal. In a new update on Wednesday, the committee said the policy is not temporary but a long-term plan to cut Nigeria's dependence on foreign exchange for petroleum. This came after a key meeting on Tuesday to review progress and tackle ongoing issues. It's added that the initiative is not a temporary or time-bound intervention, but a key policy directive designed to support sustainable local refinery and bolster energy security.
It's laughable, though, even if it's been achieved lastly. According to local colloquial, as they said, last, they don't achieve it. Now, what I'm trying to say is that, you know, when Dangote was building and putting this refinery, Nigerians were happy that, oh, the prices will come down, the prices will be like this, the prices will be that. And after everything, what happened? That is another thing. Now I'm saying that it is a welcome idea that Nigerians has decided to step up their game, in the sense that it must not be what they want, but what Nigerians want. It's not what the Dangotes and the NNPC want. It is what Nigerians want that has come to stand. You know, you own a refinery, for instance. You have the strategies, you have the materials, you have everything. And Nigerians are supplying you with all equipment or material that is being required for the production. All of a sudden, you came up with an idea that it must be sold in dollar. In what country? Can China agree Nigerian to use Naira to sell in their country? That's the first question. China will never agree, for instance. America will never agree for you to sell whatever they have there in their country with Nigerian currency. No. As I'm saying that, it's very appalling that Nigerians does not know the value of the citizens. Where you want to make laws that will affect the poor masses who are struggling. Now, it is obvious that his strategy for his way of marketing is not working anymore. The strategy he brought first, second, third worked, but this last one refused to work because of the policy that is attached. You cannot tell a man who is from a particular country to be purchasing things that belongs to the same country with a currency that does not belong to that country. I'm also advising that it should allow those local refiners to start producing. It will help us reduce not just the prices of the products, but it will also make the product to be excess in the country. And when something is excess, you know what it means. It becomes, competition will not come. So what I'm saying is that it's a welcome idea that Nigerians have decided to use their currency now. Let us try our own and leave whatever Dangote has initiated. And see.
Don't also think that this boils down to Naira fluctuation, because a businessman, presently there has been some improvement in the exchange of the dollar. I think last day before yesterday or last week it was around 1,650. And so don't you think that must have been a reason why the stakeholders in this sector decided opted for that method?
I don't think that's the reason why. I think they are doing that for the needs of Nigeria. They are doing it for the detriment of Nigerians, not because of the rate and the shift. No, I'm telling you that they are doing it for they know they want to better Nigeria. Some persons want to better Nigeria, not everyone. Because I know that whoever that power is being given in Nigeria, you see them like sent when they have not been given that power. Once they give them power, they show the devil in them. You know, that's why I believe in the principle of new level, new devil. The moment you give them one small power, you see them displaying what you have never seen in them. I'm advising that we should allow these local refiners to begin to produce, and Nigerians should also, before whatever they are producing, Nigeria should also call them, like I suggested last time, and have a crucial meeting and initiate, however, introduce a process they have to undergo before giving them whatever license to produce.
Okay.
Because if you allow them to just produce because they are local refiners, you will see them abuse it. They will abuse it, and they will not only abuse it, they will use it to commit more crime. In the sense that, you know, when you have money, you have more stubbornness. So they should undergo a training. They should also undergo some medical processes. They should also undergo the investigation of EFCC and DSS before whatever license will be given to them. They should call them, because you don't just give license to anybody. There should be a process. Wherever, it happens everywhere. Whatever you want to do, somebody must go through a process before. Even a baby, there are people, we are human. Our parents went through a process before they produced us. Okay. That's the same way. If you just say, hey, because they are Nigerians, hey, just give them license to produce, my brother. They produce and produce you and produce you join. No? In that case, thank you to those who has implemented this Nigerian currency instead of the dollar. I give it to them in this particular headline.
All right. Thank you.